Well, once again, everyone, it's Bryan Devore with Devore Realty Group. Welcome to another edition of the Monday Market Moment right now for the week of August 22nd. Let's jump into the stats, and we have a new graph that's going to help us see what's happening with the market ongoing. So right now, the totals, active listings, 4,871 homes for sale throughout the county. That's down 58 from last week. Median list price of those homes, $889. Average days on market of the homes that are currently for sale, 41. Pending sales, 2,704. That's down a little bit, 10 from last week. Median list price of those homes, 795. So the median list price of the homes that are in escrow, well below the ones that are for sale. Average days on market for those homes is 30. Months of inventory up a little bit, 2.2 months of inventory. That's up 0.01 from last week. Since last week, 839 new listings came on the market. That's down another drop of 27 from last week. The median list price of those homes, $825. New pendings, homes that went into escrow in the last week, $490. That is a drop as well of 44 from last week. Median list price, $785. Average days on market of those homes, 24. That's down a day, down 1 since last week. New pendings listed within the last week, 26. So 5% of the homes that went into escrow in the last week were only on the market for a week. That's up from 4%, so a little bit faster. New pendings listed within the last 2 weeks, 158. So 32%, almost a third, of the homes that went into escrow in the last week were only on the market for 2 weeks. And that is a little bit higher than it was the week before, a little bit faster market times. So also since last week, we saw 442 homes close escrow. That's up 32 from last week. Median list price of those homes, $799.9. Median sales price, $808. So we had seen a little bit of a switch as far as the median sales price was getting below the median list price, and now we're back up again, the median sales price being higher than the median list price. Average days on market of those closed sales, 20, so just under 3 weeks. Least expensive sale last week, $150,000 in Oceanside. The most expensive was in Del Mar, as it was the week before, $9 million. New pendings, new listings, new pendings, and new sales in the last week, and this shows the chart over the last 2 months. And you can see, except for a blip in about the beginning of July, which was July 4th, when people were on vacation, the graph shows pretty much a steady decline each week in the number of listings coming on the market. At the same time, the number of homes going into escrow has been going up, although it did dip a little bit this past week. Number of closed sales kind of bouncing around a little bit up now. This is the new graph I wanted to show you. Now we're going to start charting the total actives and the total pendings week to week. And we can see over the last 2 months, and I drew these lines in here, not very straight, but you get the idea. The total number of actives was going up, up, up since June, even before that. But we seem to have peaked maybe the beginning of this month. And total inventory is starting to go down. And the trajectory is to continue to go down. Meanwhile, the number of total pendings was doing the opposite. Looks like a football. Number of pendings was going down. It's starting to go up a little bit dip last week. So we'll see if that's a different trend or if it's a blip in the steady trajectory of new pendings or total pendings going up. So we watch this to really see what the trajectory of the market looks like. Median list price and median sales price hovering around the same, bouncing around still, not really going up a lot, not really going down a lot. But again, the median sales price was above the median list price. So to summarize for this week, inventory may have peaked. We may have seen about a month ago the total inventory peaking. Part of the reason is because listing cancellations and expirations are going up. Homes are coming off the market because the listings are expiring and not coming back on, or people are canceling the listings. Maybe their homes aren't selling for what they were hoping for because they were still thinking prices were from a few months ago, and they've taken the home off the market. They're not super motivated, and that's less inventory. Pending sales gently increasing. Mortgage rates have leveled off. They're not bouncing around like they were. They're leveling off. Buyers are visiting open houses and they are making purchases. I've seen that in my own open houses. It's still a slight seller's market. The market time is still favoring sellers, and the sky is not falling. I know a lot of people out there saying, oh my gosh, we're going to be a huge housing recession. That's not what we're seeing. We're definitely seeing a normalization in the market right now. Real quickly, the power of HomeBot. I've talked about this before. It's a great way to track your home's value, also your home's equity, and ways to use your equity. If you want to use it to buy solar or send the kids to college or what have you. It's a great program to track all those things. There's a chart that shows a little bit of what you can find there. To get your own account, just scan that QR code. You can also email me or call me. I'll be happy to set you up. You get your own account, and every month you'll get a digest that shows you the change in value, change in equity, and so forth. And there's all my contact information as always there. Thank you again for watching the Monday Market Moment. We're going to keep watching and seeing how these trends play out. But it's very interesting to see. We may have peaked in inventory, and we may be going down to a point where maybe we're going to start seeing more pendings than actives again. We'll have to wait and find out. Thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing you next week, the next Monday Market Moment.